Hi, RDBury here. Welcome to puzzle number 46 in my Let's Play of Hook. Okay, let's see. We've got... It's a very kind of, aesthetically pleasing arrangement of the pins here, but it looks kind of challenging at the same time. But, I think... we can only do this pin right at the moment. All the other ones are hooked by it. So if we release this, then we might be able to get some of these guys up here going the other direction. But until then, we're kind of stuck and or kind of limited to doing this one. So to get this, we need to do this outward-facing symbol here. Which connects to here. And looks like the way to do that is just through this switch here. But the problem is disconnecting everything else that might get triggered when this is connected. So first of all, let's take care of this branch here. So that direction will stop at that point. For this pin here, we're gonna have to turn the switch like this, because it has to go through this way, and we have to cut it off at in this direction, otherwise that pin will go. And finally, we can get rid of this branch by turning the switch here like that. So the signal is going to go from here to here. It's going to branch downward and stop, and then so we don't have to worry about that. It's going to go up. It's going to branch to the left and stop, so we don't have to worry about that. It's going to go up to the outward facing symbol that only connects here, and so it looks like we're done on that. So let's click and find out. Yep. All right. So now all the pins going this way are still hooked, but it looks like we can do going the other direction. This top one here and the bottom one. Let's see if we can't get them both at the same time. So I'm gonna click that switch so that it gets this one right away. And I'm pretty sure we can do the second one, just because if we couldn't do the second one, in order to do the second one at all, we're going to have to go through there anyway. We might as well get this pin while we're at it. So let's see. Let's follow the pin back here. We need to disconnect it from that pin. So let's flip this switch like that. Let's see. And we need to disconnect it from this pin, so let's flip this like that. So now this signal is going to go around there. Right now it's branching over to this concave symbol, so let's nip that in the bud right there. We're continuing on right there. It's gonna this is going to be blocked. It's already connected to the source. We need to check this direction, but we can make sure that doesn't go by clicking there. So if I've done everything correctly, we should get those both at the same time. Let's see what happens. All right. Now these two diagonals are blocked, so now we have to look at the other diagonal, other direction, and it looks like there's only one we can do, which is this one here, this bottom one. So let's follow that back. We would need to block, because this, it connects to this switch, and that switch connects to that pin, and we need to disconnect that. And now there are two possible ways for it to go. Well, let's just try the bottom one to start with. So let's assume that it goes across this way. We're going to have to block this, block it from going down at this switch. And we're going to need to connect it like that. There might still be another way of going, you know, this other loop here, but I think this one will do the trick, so we don't, there's no use in figuring out every single possibility here. So let's follow this other direction from the source, then down, then to the left. Then let's try this branch up here. This goes over to here. Let's block that. It probably, yeah, we're gonna have to block it there. Let's continue on. This direction is not connected, and I think we're all set on that bottom one now. So let's try that. Okay. Now we're going on the other diagonal, which means we need to do this top one. Let's see, is there, if we go across like it is already, then we're gonna need to go through that symbol, and that's not gonna get us anywhere closer to the source, I think. I mean, I guess there is an alternate route through there, possibly, so we'll explore that possibility later. Let's just assume now that it needs to go downward at this point, and not in this direction. So we're going this way and then down. We need to block that signal, which it's already blocked. We need to cut off that direction. So that's done. And we need to connect it there while cutting that direction. So let's trace that the other way. It's going from here to here, up through there, down is blocked there, keep going. The right there is blocked, and it goes to our destination. So let's try that. Okay. Now we need to go do the other direction again, and there's only one we can do. Let's see, we're going to have to cut off this pin, so we need to turn the switch this way, and that's going to connect our concave signal here whether we like it or not. But I think that's okay because it's already blocked here. So let's follow this, continue following this. Let's switch this so it just goes straight through and doesn't connect to anything else. And switch this so it goes to the right there without connecting to anything else. So I think, let's go the other direction. Starts here, goes down, continues through there, continues through there. There's a branch here, but that's a dead end, so we don't have to worry about it. And then that pin works. So let's try that. And let's see, we've got one more pin in this direction. The other two here are still blocked. So we've got one pin here. We need to connect it somehow. Let's just assume that it connects either. Well, let's just try this. Wait a second. Let's try this. Let's try connecting it that way. Because then going to the the signal going to the left here, we can just block right there. That's probably redundant, but let's just be on the safe side. So that goes there. This connects over this way. We could connect this like that. And it looks like we're done. Alright. Now everything else is unhooked, so the good news is we just had to connect everything and not worry about getting a reset. So let's just connect stuff. So this one is connected now. And this one, yeah, okay, so let's just check. That goes that way, and this comes around through here and around that way. So I think that does it. Let's click the button and find out. Yep. Alright. I will sign off there, and I will see you on the next puzzle. Bye.